Shalom, Israel. What's up, YouTube? Ananiah 720 is back with another. And guess what? We'll be on episode 2 of the series, Top 5 Cults That Destroyed the Black Community. And guess what, family? We on rank number 4 with Rashad Jamal White, Mr. Space Doctrine. Y'all already know this man did a lot of damage to the black community, man. He done misled y'all with all kind of space doctrine. He done encouraged people to put that sword on their family. He done encouraged some people to do a robbery in the middle of a forest, in the mountains. He done also made people go missing. St. Louis 6. But y'all, let's get into it. Rashad Jamal White, a.k.a. Divine Insight, no, the Divine Fool, is the leader and the founder of the University of Cosmic Intelligence cult. And guess what, family? Jamal took the foundation from Malachi Z York's Nubian Nation and digitized it. He swapped York's physical compounds for TikTok and YouTube, reaching a younger and more vulnerable audience with a blend of new age mysticism, black nationalists, and sovereign citizen ideology. And just to add space doctrine too. So y'all, let's get to his current status of where this fool at right now. As of August 2023, Rashad Jamal was convicted in Georgia of child molestation and first-degree cruelty to children. He was sentenced to 18 years in prison, followed by 22 years of probation. Like Malachi Z York, before him, his divinity was used as a shield for exploitation of youth. This man exploited a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So, why he ranked number 4 in this series, he did a lot. He did a lot. When I say he did a lot, y'all, he did a lot. Jamal didn't just teach unusual beliefs. His university acted as a catalyst for the physical and mental dismantling of the black families. His ranking is based on 3 specific destructive patterns that he did, y'all. Let's get to the first pattern that he did. Systematic isolation of the black family. The hallmark of Jamal's teachings is the concept of low vibration versus high vibration. He convinced followers, predominantly young black men and young black women, that their mothers, fathers, and siblings were parasites or AI programs, y'all, designed to hold them back. And the results of it? Scores of families have reported their loved ones quitting their jobs, abandoning their belongings, and cutting all contact with their parents and families and everything to go off the grid and follow him. So let's get to one of his space doctrine videos, y'all.
So, they came to our planet through portals in the Caucasus Mountains, and I'll make a video tomorrow about the origin story to tie everything together. But tonight I just want to touch on real quick exactly the different species that live on planet Kai with us, because the original name of this planet is Kai, not Earth. So on this channel I will be addressing it as Kai, not Earth. Okay, so it's imperative that you remember that if you're going to be, on this channel trying to learn, trying to enlighten yourself. Okay.
Outside this man rambling and babbling, this man a damn fool. He told y'all the Earth is named Kai. What that man's copying off everything that Malachi Z York said.
So these humans were created on a planet called Nern, all right, by Zeus, all right. Zeus was actually one of the gods, all right. So right now, if you're watching and you're confused and this is new information, then you might be completely lost. But white people,
this ain't new information, man. This information that we hearing right now, I heard this in 1993. Matter of fact, all through the 90s from Malachi Z York. Straight up, I done seen magazines, books, VHS movies, and I also did a pilgrimage at Tamaria the West. So I know the buffoonery when I hear it.
Asians Arabs, Mexicans, and Dravidians, they are humans and they come from a different planet called Nern. All right, I'll be breaking all this down tomorrow. But your what they call your black people, so just go for all your Africans, whether you call them African Americans, Jamaicans, if they have dark skin, your black people and your brown people, which would be your Latinos, all of those races are naturally from this planet of Ka. All right, so you have to know that first. No matter what race you are, you're watching this video, that's a fact. That's the truth.
No, man, you lying.
So, the humans were invented by their god Zeus, who is actually from Ka, and I'll be breaking all this down tomorrow, like I said once again. So be sure to tune in and give this video a like as well. But
I hope nobody can give it a like.
The humans were created from the lemur, the dog, and the pig.
Yeah, I just heard this. This man say us, all humans, made from a lemur, a pig, and a dog. And y'all people running around believing this. Y'all making numerous posts on IG, TikTok, Facebook, pushing this man's doctrine. Come on, man. Are y'all people serious? I want to hear y'all in the comments. Do you, the one who listens to the video right now, you think you came from a dog, a lemur, and whatever he said, a pig or something? You think you came from that? If you think you came from that, you're a fool too.
The actual pig was actually used to graft the skin, which is why a lot of Caucasians and Asians, they can't take direct sunlight. And it causes their skin to burn or literally fry, which is why in the 60s, Black Panthers called them pigs, because literally they have the same skin as a pig, because they were grafted with one of these animals, along with the god DNA that Zeus spliced into their bloodline.
He just mixing that.
So the only reason they appear to seem like regular black people and Latinos who walk around is because of the head, arm, and the two legs, and they stand upright.
Here we go. That's a false doctrine. That's a false doctrine, y'all. As y'all see on this necklace, right? This is the name of Yah. You know what I'm saying? So basically what he's doing is standing this up with all the letters to my arm, leg, and head. Why is he trying to mix doctrines? That's what y'all call it? I can't even think of the name of that false doctrine, you know what I'm saying? Gods of heaven and earth, you know what I'm saying? That's what Clarence X created, you know what I'm saying? Another fallacy doctrine. He just rambling bambling, y'all. This dude just mixed in all kind of stuff. First he said the white man mixed with a pig, a dog, and a lemur. Then turned around and said about the blacks and the Latinos too. Man, that dude is crazy.
Which they originally didn't do when they came to this planet. But they are humans and they are not from this planet, which is why the sun kills them. And they need suntan lotion to be in the sun. Planet Kai, the sun is natural to the planet, and Planet Kai.
So, y'all just heard this man rambling bambling. We from the planet Cod and we from all kind of spaced out stuff. But let's get the reason 2 why he made number 4 rank. Unlike many other online theorists, Jamal's influence led to real world tragedy, y'all. I know y'all heard of this. It's called the St. Louis 6. In 2023, 4 adults and 2 small children, all followers of Jamal, vanished from a hotel in Missouri after exhibiting cult-like behavior, including nude sun gazing and burying coins in the front yard. Their families are still searching for them right now. And that it's a real mystery because he's been locked up for a few years and they still ain't found these people. So let's get to that video.
It's called The Missing Six, beginning with 28-year-old Michaela Wickerson, who vanished with her daughter, now 5-year-old Malaya Wickerson. Their friend, 27-year-old Michaela Thompson. Then there is 30-year-old Jeriel German and her daughter, who would be 5 years old now, Ashton Mitchell, missing together with 32-year-old Naaman Williams. all of them believed to be connected to an online cult called the University of Cosmic Intelligence.
There's no footprint whatsoever.
No current digital footprint.
There's no financial footprint whatsoever.
Berkeley Police Major Steve Runge says he has obtained a personal record number of search warrants for this case.
So we're trying to find any lead, you know, common places they went, rental cars, phone records out of state, out of the country, try to find any ties to give us a lead as to where they are.
The missing six were last known to be living in a rental home here on Graham Lane, where neighbors reported some of them hung out on their roof naked.
Really off the grid kind of stuff, you know, how to prepare for
doomsday.
The end of the world is coming. And they had a very solid belief that we're not from here. We're not from this planet.
They were last seen nearby at a Florissant motel on Dunn near Graham Road before they vanished.
We recovered a diary from one of the people that went missing, and the writings in that diary are something you would see with brainwashing, just repetitive. I am a God, I am a God, I am a God.
I just want them home, and I hope that they're safe.
Cartisha Morgan's granddaughter, Malaya, is among those missing, with her daughter, Michaela, who she said has common struggles that were taken advantage of.
When you start seeing the signs of mental illness, take it seriously. This situation has brought awareness not only to my family, so I just want to get the word out there.
There is new hope.
This latest TikTok lead is very promising.
Someone may have spotted Michaela.
Was it actually our missing person? Or is this some copycat just using a picture?
Berkeley Police Detective Sergeant George Irvin is working to serve TikTok with a warrant to locate the account holder, a slow court process.
I know that it seems like some stuff you'd see fresh out of a movie in Hollywood, but this is real life. These people are missing.
I really hope we find them. I've promised the families that we will not give up, and we haven't given up.
If you have any information about the missing six, call the Berkeley Police Department at the number on your screen, 314-524-3311. For the Fox Files, I'm Chris Hayes.
As y'all just seen, family, that was called the St. Louis Six, you know what I'm saying? 6 people that went missing, you know what I'm saying, following this fool, you know what I'm saying? They really thought this man was the Messiah. They really thought he was the chosen one like Neo. But guess what? He's not. And these people still ain't found yet. It's a sad situation because this baby's missing behind this. I'm talking about, and we still got people right now pushing this man Doctrine online. They keep getting this dude interviews like he 100. This man is a fraud. What he need to be doing is trying to tell them people where them missing people at, man. You ain't God, bro. You ain't the Elohim. This is sad, family. So let's get back on to the main topic and get off this silly nigga, man. This dude's silly. Let's get to the Sword murder, y'all. The Sword murder was in 2022. A follower in Alabama unalived his mother with a ninja sword and attacked his family. His father explicitly blamed Jamal's videos for his son's sudden mental break and violent actions. Because in the video and in the interview that I seen of the dude who did the sword attack, said when he went through his son's phone, laptop, and all this stuff, they seen all of his videos. His son had notes about him. All kind of doctrine about him, what he pilfered from Malachi Z. So let's get to the sword attack video.
Nearly $800,000. That's the bond set for the man accused of murdering his mother with a samurai sword. Investigators say that attack happened last Sunday in northern Mobile County.
If Damian Walshin makes bail, the judge has ordered no contact with family members. Investigative reporter Brendan Kirby had an opportunity to speak with one of them, though.
Now, Brendan, you caught up with Washam's father. Tell us what he told you.
Well, Byron and Lenise, he didn't want to go on camera, but he's offering up some insights into the days leading.
But before we get in this video, this is just one of 2 videos that I seen that I recorded about this situation about the sword.
Leading up to the attack and what might have sparked the violence. Hubert Washam says he's still devastated by what happened at his home on Mossap Road on Sunday. He says he'd gone out to get some food and couldn't reach anyone when he tried calling home. Then he says his son called saying that his mom was dead and Damien had hurt her.
Damien, they say that you killed your mom and injured 2 family members with a sword. Did you do that?
Washam says his 23-year-old son Damien has no criminal record except for a misdemeanor arrest in Saraland for possession of a marijuana joint and no history of mental illness.
Foolish.
But Washam says he noticed subtle changes over the past 4 to 6 weeks. He says his son sold his beloved PlayStation games and started watching strange videos of Egyptian mythology and conspiracies, and had an infatuation with the son. Washam says he didn't think much of it, but adds that he noticed sharp changes in the few days leading up to the incident. He says his son started acting paranoid and was using metal kick bars to block the front and back doors from the inside. Since Damien's arrest, his father says he hasn't contacted the family. He says he's spoken to him only once when detectives handed the suspect a phone. He says he didn't sound like himself and thought that he had some kind of mental break. In court Friday, Mobile County Assistant District Attorney Madison Davis asked for the maximum bond under newly elevated recommendations for murder defendants.
We did ask for the maximum bond in this case under the new schedule of a $1.5 million bond based on just the severity of the attack. It was just a very, very heinous, senseless crime, very horrific incident that took place. And then on top of that, he did, flee the crime scene.
While Hubert Washam says he believes his son had a mental break, he says it doesn't excuse what happened. And Washam says that several boxes his son had ordered arrived during the 2 days after this incident. He says the contents were, quote, disturbing, but doesn't want to go into detail. He says he's turned all that over to the sheriff's office. Reporting live from the studio, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
So, family, as y'all heard this news story about this dude, you know what I'm saying, unaliving his mama with a ninja sword. The stuff that came to the house in the mail was Rashad Jamal books. It's crazy. As you heard, the man, daddy say he turned it in, say he didn't want to have nothing to do with that stuff. But it's really hard to even think about it because it's sad to see our people, you know what I'm saying, going through these things, believing stuff like this, just following anything. I'm talking about they walking in stuff blindly. And as I explained, he said his son phone, finding all kind of Egyptian mythology and all kind of alien space stuff, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff come from Rashad Jamal. He done radicalized this man. He got this man thinking people trying to get him. He done put the workout dip bar thing against the door. He got the man worshiping the sun, y'all. That's sad. That's very sad, y'all. So, let's get into this Alabama shootout. 2 female followers were involved in a deadly shootout in a national forest after attempting to rob a couple at gunpoint. They were living in an off-grid camp inspired by Rashad Jamal. Again, he got a bad influence over all these people, man. As you're going to see, all these people were young people that he had brainwashed. You're not going to fool nobody up in age, like in their upper 40s and their 50s, because they already heard about Malachi Z York. Use a Malachi Z York copycat. You know what's crazy, right? Everybody who take on that Malachi Z York doctrine, like Polite, he got SA charges in prison. You got Nature Boy. He got SA charges and he in prison. You got him. Abuse children and got SA charges and he's in prison. And Malachi Z York, he's in prison for life. For SAing children and strange doctrine and strange things that he want to do with people because he feel like it's supreme knowledge. But I ain't gonna fill y'all up with all this talking. We finna get into this next video about this Alabama shootout, family.
One of the women charged with murder for the 2022 killing of a Florida college student reached a plea deal with federal prosecutors today. Yasmin Hyder admitted to killing a Florida college student during a failed robbery in the Talladega National Forest. Well, she's pleading guilty now to second-degree murder, kidnapping, and robbery charges at the federal level. Prosecutors will seek a 35-year sentence as part of the plea deal. Hyder and this woman, Crystal Pinkins, who police say lived with her off the grid in the forest, still also face criminal charges in Clay County.
Yeah, family. It was a short video explaining about the two people, you know what I'm saying? These women right here was a part of his cult, you know what I'm saying? That was living off the grid in a place where he frequently come back and forth in the forest, you know what I'm saying? So let's get to the third reason why he made rank number 4. He preyed on the vulnerable, y'all. Jamal specifically targeted black women suffering from postpartum depression and young black men looking for an identity, y'all, by offering them a secret history and secret knowledge. See, he said he got it all. He's the Messiah. He's the one like Neo. So he gave these people this secret knowledge that they thought they needed to know. That secret knowledge was to tell them that they are gods, and he replaced their real world responsibilities with digital delusions that cost them their freedom and their lives. So the final verdict for him being ranked number 4, Rashad Jamal ranks at number 4 because he didn't need a physical compound to build a prison. He used the screens in our pockets to turn the black family against each other by recycling dangerous ideologies of Malachi Z. For the social media age, he proved that a cult leader doesn't need to be in the room with them at a podium or on the stand talking to him to destroy a community. He just needs to be in the algorithm, y'all. It's sad. Sad situation, family, that these people had to go through this. And they following all this strange doctrine. But I'm going to leave y'all with this. We're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 13, y'all. We're going to start at verse 2. If there appear among you a prophet or a dream diviner, and he gives you a sign or a portent, saying, let us follow and worship other gods, whom you have not experienced, even if the sign or portent that he named to you comes true. Do not heed to the words of that prophet or that dream diviner, for Yahweh Eloheka is testing you to see whether you really love Yahweh Eloheka with all your heart and with all your soul. And guess what, family? The victims and the people in this video, they wasn't strong enough mentally and spiritually, you know what I'm saying, to fight the wiles of this dude. They was brainwashed and they was misled. And to end this video, Rashad Jamal White is a monster, y'all. Y'all need to stop following his videos. Stop reading his doctrine. Y'all just need to turn y'all life over to Yah and follow the Torah. But anyhow, y'all, this concludes episode 2 of Top 5 Cults that destroyed the black community. And we end this episode with rank number 4, Rashad Jamal White. I'm out of here. Shalom Barakah.